The date that I'm recording this is a Sunday, and I've been wanting to shout out this film for a long time and ask that you go and see it, which means you just got to go to the website because it's streaming for free. The film is called Faith Under Siege. You can watch it at faithundersiege.com. And it is about the disinformation that has made its way through the United States, that for some reason, Vladimir Putin of Russia is a defender of Christian values. And Faith Under Siege puts that to rest. That is nothing but pure propaganda. I've never seen a bigger lie in my life. For those of you who are not familiar with Russia and their religion, it is the Russian Orthodox Church, which is not really a religion. It is a political organization tied to Putin. They have a very checkered history on human rights, and that continues as Russia has waged war on Ukraine. Now, people like Tucker Carlson, Marjorie Taylor Greene have amplified this disinformation that basically projects what Russia is doing onto Ukraine. But Russia has one religion, and it's not even a religion, it's a political organization called the Russian Orthodox Church. Ukraine, by contrast, has a variety of religions, including their own Orthodox Church, and including what was before the Russian Orthodox Church, which ended up being traitors to Ukraine because they were associated with Russia. So a lot of what Tucker Carlson or Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said when Ukraine started shutting those churches down is that Christianity was under attack in Ukraine. Nothing could be further from the truth. To illustrate my point, I will just talk about one instance. This past Palm Sunday in April 2025, Vladimir Putin made a big show of going to his church, while at the very same time sent missiles and bombs in Sumy, Ukraine on Palm Sunday, when he knew people would be at church. And he killed 13 people, including 3 children, and injured dozens more. This is just one example. If you watch faithundersiege.com, you will see many, many examples. Personally, having traveled to Ukraine 6 times, I am very aware of the religions that exist in Ukraine and the religious tolerance that exists in Ukraine, similar to this country. You can find not only the Orthodox Church, but you can find a mosque, the Catholic Church, the Baptist Church in Kherson, which was basically the point that we went to in Kherson, which is a city that is under fire all the time. It was once occupied by the Russians, and then parts of Kherson Oblast, the state, are still occupied by Russia, so they get bombed all the time. Tanya at the Baptist Church, her father is the pastor there, and there we met people from churches in the United States. And on the way back to Kyiv, we met people from churches in the United States, Christian churches. So nothing could be further from the truth than what Tucker Carlson and Marjorie Taylor Greene are putting out there. I believe they both know better. I'm not sure what their motivations are. Maybe it'll come out someday. Obviously, Tucker Carlson and Marjorie Taylor Greene, these are not the only times that they have been caught amplifying Russian propaganda. So I'm not sure what exactly the reasons are, if there's some payment involved, or if they're just trying to be attention getting. I'm not sure. But if they will lie to you about Christians being tortured in Ukraine, when the actual opposite is happening, it's Russia that is torturing Christians in occupied Ukraine. The Russians are doing that, and they'll lie to you about that. If they will lie about that, they will lie about anything. faithundersiege.com. If you go there, you can watch the film. You don't have to be religious to enjoy it, to get something out of it, to understand it. It is a good film. It moves fast, and it is accurate. And you can go there, and if you are so moved and you do want to screen this for your church or community organization, you can set up screenings. I am setting up some as we speak, and I've already helped them schedule some in other places that I have contacts. That's how strongly I feel about this film. faithundersiege.com. Check it out. It's free to stream. Spread the word. Let people know. And then when you see Tucker Carlson or Marjorie Taylor Greene say anything about Ukraine or Russia, understand that they have zero credibility. None. I've been to Ukraine 6 times. They've been to Ukraine 0 times.